What? Are you gonna move? Are you gonna move? What? Are you stuck? Hello? Hello? I think that goose is broken, yo. Are they real? Are they real animals? Are they really birds? That is spooky. Okay. It's a good day, madam. Baby. Ooh, she's hiding. Ooh, baby. Give me a break. Look at that breast.
Holy Toledo.
You ain't kidding, baby. I like what I see, baby. Ooh, you're feisty. My goodness. Baby. See, baby. Ooh, you like what I see, baby. Ooh, you're feisty. With very big boobies. What? All right, baby. No big deal, baby. You just hang out. You hang out. Give me a break, baby. Give me a break. You know? You are feisty. And you're feisty. My goodness. You give me your behind, baby. You give me your behind. All right. That's all right. That's all right. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Pants on the ground, baby. Familiar location. It's gonna take months to sift through this rubble, baby, this rubble mess here. Yeah, okay. At the power plant here, they're still using it today. They've wired it up, and they ain't kidding, baby. These are enormous. All the way down, all the way down. And then there's a city, Minneapolis. The sun making an exit that way. The sun is making an exit, and it's a spectacular sight to witness, eh? There she goes. There he goes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now we continue. You got the structures. We're on top of the roof. We're on top of the roof for the melted ruins on the side. These were subterranean structures. They were built this way to be underground and to host canals and boat traffic to come under the city. Under the city. Their metal doesn't rust. Their metal doesn't rust, baby. That's the old world. This doesn't rust. This doesn't rust. This rat boy, he's been here, baby. He's been everywhere I've been. I see him everywhere. I want to meet him. Rat boy, if you ever see my videos, man, who are you? Let's meet up. You've been everywhere I've been. You're always at the places I go, man. I tell you what. Like the most peculiar sites is where I find Rat Boy. And you got the bricks, and you got about 20 stamps I've pulled out of this site. 20 different stamps, or maybe more. And that's not exaggerating. That's an exact number. Their bricks are everywhere here. And there are some bricks that they actually have recently thrown. I think since my videos. I'm trying to look for some right now. Some newer ones. Who cares? We're on top of the building. You've been here before. Familiar sight. Let me get around, baby, so you can see the action. You see the bricks. You see the damage. Subterranean structure. Here's the roof. You go in there. You can go in there. There's tons of those everywhere around here. I found one up here just this winter. I swear it is. It was up. You can see between the two buildings. Between the one I'm standing on right here and that one. So that building and the one I'm standing on, which is in ruins, is crashing down here in dump truck size chunks of brick and mortar turned to limestone. Okay. I mean, that's a bus down there, like a city bus size. That last chunk down there, all the way down. So I'm standing on top of this section of the structure, and you can see I'm standing on a structure. See, it looks like land over here. It looks like land and such, right? But don't be deceived by that. There's a shaft right there. I forgot about that shaft. There's actually a shaft going this way over there. I'll show you in a moment. I see some tunnelage peeking out right there even. And that would have been under the canal wall, so that's probably for water. But we can take a peekaboo. Whoa, look at this melted metal. Look at this big chunk of metal right here on the side of the building. It's supposed to be natural. This is supposed to be natural limestone embankment here. Or not embankment. Yeah, embankment for the river. The river's right over there. This is a hunk of metal. Big nail. Look at the, what the fuck? Look at the brick underneath. A brick underneath. Bread turned to limestone. This is heavy. This is heavy. Okay, let me see this. Now let's put this down. A big chunk of metal. Rusting out. Melted metal. I thought I saw something. I thought I saw a number. Okay. Anywho. Big chunk of metal. It's melted. You can see it's been melted. Iron. It's iron. That's interesting. It was right there on the top of that corner right there. I'll put it back. That brick is where it was. I think it was in place right there. Maybe it was a fancy little bingy bond in the corner right there. I don't know. But it was overhanging, severely overhanging. And you got folks over here taking photographs. That's nice. I like that. Here's the rendering. Here's the bricks inside. Yeah, it's always loose, very loose and crumbly. And it's a crete of limestone. Gray and yellow limestone. Gray and yellow limestone. Gray, yellow limestone. These were the bricks inside of the rendering. And look what they've done. They turned up into that stuff. And all this was brick. It's all brick up here still. They're melted and damaged. See right there? What the fuck? And look at this. Look at this here. There's 4 of those. Excuse me. There's 4 of those suckers, whatever those are. Columns and I gotta get down. Sorry. Why would this be a dig site? A flask right here. An old flask. It looks to be old. Yeah, it's old. It's got that rainbowy glass. What does it say here? Okay. That's old. See the glass everywhere? And the bricks. It's all brick and glass. It was a flask. There's a number there. You see that rainbowy tinge? Kind of rainbowy. Right there. Yeah, I put it back together somewhat. A fancy little like a little like pint of brandy or something. And it seems to be old. It's got that rainbowy tinged glass. See how rainbowy that is? That's that old style glass. It always does that. It tarnishes like that weird color. But anyhow, look at that metal down there. That was a girder or a beam. It landed like a spaghetti noodles, twisted up. I'm coming down the rubble, down the chunks of this building that's pretty damaged. See here, right angle buildings. Right angle buildings. Now remember, this is the site I've taken you to on numerous occasions, baby. And I'm telling you, everything here is brick. Everything here. This is that site where everything is brick. You pull them out. It looks like stone, right? But watch. You pull it. You get in there. Oh, you know the idea. We've seen it before. It's all brick. They're all different stages of heat damage. But you can see that it's masonry materials. It's the litter scattered about. Look here, the indentation right there, like a mortar joint. The material here, looks natural to you, but how about that? Not so much, eh? It's flat. Yeah, they didn't cut that flat like that in the 1800s and the 1850s. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That'd be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. Look at the metal sticking on the ground, baby. everywhere. It doesn't rust. What is that even? More old glass. Old. And these aren't buildings, right? So they put that in the rock. They put that in the rock for just whatever reason, right? And it's all these ruins and all this rubble. You know, they're all old. They're all what they tell us are circa turn of the century, like 1900 is what I was looking at for a lot of the stuff I brought home. Sorry, tree. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. It'll be all right. I'm not gonna toss it. Anywho, what are we doing? This is a big entryway. It was a canal. I'm in the canal. This was a canal coming off the river that way. There's like 3 branches of canals that come off into the structure. Look at this big round bit here, and that's natural around, yeah, with a big metal rod sticking out of it. How'd they get that rod in there in the 1800s? How'd they get that rod bored into stone? Give me a break. Here's where I just came down this rubble field. It shouldn't have done. And this metal doesn't rust. It's still silver, for the love of God. It does not rust. Look at laying out here like spaghetti noodles out here. Like spaghetti noodles out here. Look at this. Big pile of rubble. I'd be curious to know what's under there and why that's here. It's been scooped up right there. Big pile of rubble. Now look how enormous this structure is. And look at the canal walls. That's this canal going into this side. See, there's a shaft right there. And there's actually an underground shaft just down. I'll show you. See, this is the canal. You went from off the river into the structure. Steamboats and canal boats I've seen in the photographs. And they were still running them in here, 1800s. Or at least, if those photographs are legitimate. Look at this old I-beam sticking out of this old blown out masonry. This isn't new. This is old, it doesn't rust, it does not rust, baby. It is sharp. It is sharp edged. It's been damaged. It's a perfect little small little I-beam. Who makes I-beams that small even like that today even? You know? You look over here, it's limestone, that's brick. But those are just bricks. This is masonry material here. There's a pile of melt, crete. Aggregate masonry materials. Bricks on the floor. Pants wants to go in the building, but hang on a moment. Okay, that might be. See in here? There's a brick in there. There's bricks shoved in here. Okay, you think it's limestone, right? But look, the flat surface. Yeah, those bricks came. Look at this. What's that doing on there? That's melted in there. I might be able to get that out. So one brick, they put one brick in this huge limestone structure, eh? Like, come on. Look at the melt flow and how this mesh was here. It melted right through it, look. Let me see if you can see that. See how it melted right through the mesh. It melted, here's melt flow. Melt flood came through. See this? The wood was here. The wood was here, look at the wood. It's white and rotting. The wood was here. You know how I know that? Because the melt formed around it. The melt formed around. Oh, I got hit in the face. I got hit right in the fucking kisser, baby. Oh. Excuse me, that was rude. But look at these old. Look at this. It's just rotted away. No, the head just came off. Wow, that's a good close-up. I forget about I gotta play around with that more. But this is old wood, because the melt formed around it, came down, this wall came. Let me back up so you can see what I'm talking about. So right here, see it bulged? And it formed around it.
Yo, are you guys going in there?
In this one?
Yeah.
The only way I can see in is right.
Oh, Oh yeah, dude, that shit's sketchy as fuck.
I'm not sure what they're doing here though. That might work, but when you look down through here, it's pretty steep.
Yeah, it's a drop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you been?
I just met some cavers. We looked around, couldn't find a way in over here except for the only one, which you gotta drop down. We can make a few of them though with the wood over there. Let me show you something interesting. Look at the old world wood lying down here damaged. You want to see some more wood? First of all, look at this damage. It's all masonry aggregates. Masonry aggregate materials. We're looking into the holes. We're not finding much over here. I'll show you what we did find, what I did find. This is melted wood. And I say melted because the flood of this wall collapsed. Let me back up before it gets dark. I got lights. I got all the lights we need. See this? This was the corner of this wall in the structure, and it melted out. See how hot that was? It's black and burnt up there. Oh, sorry, bad. I should have my camera out. This is all old world wood. It's all fastened into each other, and this collapsed down. It was melting down, right? The bricks inside here. And it melted around the wood and through it. And interesting, eh? It's burnt in some areas it's not. It's very strange. It's all old. You can see part of this board was fastened into this one. This is the wood wet and rotted right here. And a rod sticking out, and this is natural, right? And there's rods sticking out of this, what they say is natural cliffside. No, it's not. They say it's natural cliffside. No, it's not. There's a building, and there's metal sticking out of it right there. Okay, out of the wall. And you see, they say, man, it's a wall. I can see it's a wall. Well, how about the bricks sticking out of the stuff that I showed you on the other side? This is where I first discovered the melt and saw it in person. This is where I first saw it in person. Down there in the canal where the bricks were sticking out of the gray limestone like this. There are bricks sticking out of the stuff down over there. But I found something else I want to show you this time. That's the base of the canal. That's the base of this canal going into this entryway right here. That's the floor. That's the concrete floor. The base of it's so flat. And those are some newer bricks just tossing down here recently. Like since I've done my videos, these have come down here. These weren't here before when I first started here. These have been coming down recently. Someone's tossing brand new bricks over the edge, sharp as razor blades. It's all masonry. I showed you that. It's all masonry, right? Yes. Yes. All of it. Yes. All of it. It's Pebblecrete. That's Pebblecrete. That's Pebblecrete. That's Pebblecrete. That's Pebblecrete. That's concrete. There's a brick blown out and expanded. This is all masonry. It's part of the canal walls and the canal floor. Here's another piece of masonry. Aggregate masonry materials. Aggregate masonry materials with twisted metal that does not rust. That does not rust. And twisted like spaghetti noodles up here, baby. And masonry up here. Whoa, what's this hanging off the side here? A big cord. A big cord. Look, it doesn't rust. A big frayed out cord here. And it doesn't rust. A big frayed out cord. And it doesn't rust, baby. Stuck in the hillside. So why'd they put that down there? Let me show you what a guy found here. It's gonna blow your stacks, baby. You guys see it from different angles. I come up here, it looks a lot more structure. I see a right angle right in here. Okay, see a right angle right here. Okay, I see a little piece of a wall sticking out here. And I see it going up around. And it's going up around there. Let me show you. Let that guy show ya. And this is a big ledge coming over here, big piece of the building. I see this over here in the corner of the big right angle, where this part of the structure meets at a right angle. Okay, you have this ledge right here at offset to it, offset to this huge right angle for these structures and the canal wall, which runs this way at a right angle to this structure. See? And then there's a flat piece here at offset. I said that's got to be an entrance. It's got to be, right? Yeah. So I grab the light. I go like this, and look at this maze. Look at this. Steps. There's a set of steps here. 3 of them. And look at this melt coming over the top of them. The melt came over the top and it's melted right into it. This melt flood. This is all flood. Oh, look at this. This is the whole staircase. Oh, there was a staircase coming up here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Give me a break. That was the staircase. Oh, now I get it. Now I get what this is. Okay. See the stairs right here? See the stairs right there? Just, let me wipe this off. Look. I see a step right here. In this pile of, I can see that. I can see it with the staircase going up to this fucking entryway. Because it is an entryway. Look at this. It's the flat right angle masonry here. See? Okay. Okay. Now watch this. Here's the bottom 2 steps. The whole staircase was going on the corner right here, up to that entryway right there, staircase. And look, there's the last 2 steps right here, and they were curved. They were curved at the bottom, at the base. The last one was curved. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. That's the whole staircase mangled out in a bunch of chunks. In a bunch of chunks. That's the last 2 steps. Or maybe those are down there, I don't know. Oh, this might have been another step right here. That's what this was. It was the same step right there. So steps, and this was another one here. I think, or something. No, this iron is oh, that's a screw or a bolt or something. And the melt is right on top. So that means all of this is old world. Now, watch what a guy does. He grabs the light. He grabs the light. He comes up this way. And he sees metal rods sticking out of the ground that don't rust. It's sharp as a razor blade. It doesn't rust, and it's sticking out of the ground. It's supposed to be a natural hillside, right? Fucking A, shut up. Not you, I'm not talking to you. Hey, Wiz, see that? See that, baby? Yeah, see that? You say, what, just a crack? Yeah, every crack and crevice, baby. Every crack and crevice. Got folks over here watching me. I don't know if I should be shining my light over here. You know what? So be it. Now, check it out. I hope it get like this. Oh, look at it open up. Now, let me tell you something though. Let me clear both sides here first. There's no wolves or anything. See? Collapsed entrance. I don't see even 1 footprint in there. I don't think anybody has discovered this yet. There's not 1 footprint in there. I heard a very loud noise in there earlier. And let me point this way. If you didn't see, there is a hole at the top. Let me see. Where is it? Right up there. Let me zoom in. Right there. See that hole right there? It's actually, it looks small from here, but I can see that it actually goes down. And it's actually very large that I could probably walk in there. There's a lot of wood brought in here from animals, like coyotes and stuff. That's what we'd be doing that. All these sticks and branches in here, all from animals, coyotes and such. There's something peeping at me right there. And it's in the hole. No. Incredible. My goodness. So there is a hole back there, and that's going into the structure. That was a hallway right there. But I can see it goes down. It goes down. I can crawl in here. I can crawl in here just fine. I have to open this entryway up right here first, though. But the thing that scares me is, though, it doesn't appear to have ever been explored. Not even once. I don't see any footprints left behind. I see animal prints, but not any footprints in the mud over here where you'd be walking, or on any of this stuff. The limestone floor and ceiling. This is the ceiling that crashed down right there. And I could see underneath it right there, it kind of disappears. It kind of goes black. And it makes me wonder, is it really going to go down to the next floor down? Am I going to fall if I start crawling through there? So, I don't know. But I see bricks inside of there. Bricks inside of there. Now, animals did not bring the bricks in there. I'll tell you that much. They did not bring those square bricks in there. But they brought the sticks. And there's air coming out of here. And I can see that hole is... It's big enough to crawl through. I see something moving back there, I swear. And I heard something loud in there. But here's the thing, it sounded like metal like crashing. It sounded like metal, like somebody smacking metal together or something, like really loud. The first time I came up here. You can see how small of a crack. You can't even see the crack from here. Look. It's just a little crack. It has to be opened up. It has to be opened, but I knew it was an entrance. I knew it was an entrance. But, I mean, I'm guessing people have been in there. But it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Let's take a peeky boo down around the canal side over here before it gets too dark. Gonna look for some more stuff quickly. See here between the limestone is very blown out aggregate masonry material. I'm walking through the debris, the rubble field here. Going back up the rubble field. Oh. Yeah, that's all masonry, baby. It's all masonry materials. Be careful for coyotes over here. I heard something barking over there. And it didn't sound normal. Well, back at the top, I think I might call it for that one. This steep staircase all the way up to melt, baby, this wall. Let me show you. I guess we'll do it one more time here. And the rocksure city on top. And the boats went underneath the city. There's the moon. I saw it. It was up all day today. Broad day. And yep, there's the A mill, there's the B mill, and the C mill with the lights on top. Pillsbury. Ain't no way in Pillsbury, boy.